All right, welcome to Let's Talk Crimes. Today, I have the pleasure of interviewing Francisco Marty, criminal defense lawyer. We're going to be talking about the topic as it relates to juveniles and back to school. So this would be a good one. Take it away.
Good morning, everybody. It's great to be back. I think we've taken approximately a 1 year recess, but we're back. We're hoping that we do some of these maybe once a month, or at least once a month. So this pertains specifically to juveniles going back to school. Today's the first day of school, so I think it's appropriate. What are the types of crimes that people are getting arrested for, juveniles, constantly? And basically the most common one now is social media crimes. The main one is making threats on social media. What happens with this crime with juveniles is that the statute specifically says that a written threat or written intimidation is a crime. Most of the times when you hear the news as a child gets arrested for making threats to his friends, later on the charges are somewhat resolved, and later on we realize that the child was playing. The problem is that the reader or the listener of the message doesn't know if the child is playing. So what do you have to do in these cases? I think, folks, that you have to talk to kids. Kids, we are aware of what's happening in our streets. They are not. You have to explain to them that what they write is taken literally. And I'm gonna give you one or two quick examples. These are short episodes, so I'm not gonna do it in depth. But for example, this year in my practice alone, we've had about 3 cases. What do these threats consist of? Sometimes there's a WhatsApp group amongst 10 friends, and the threat is something like this: hey Bob, if you tell so-and-so, I'll kill you. So what happens? Obviously, once you look into this, the child is playing. The way it comes about is that parents now are very vigilant, and they're looking at kids' texts. They look at the child's text, they see that somebody wrote, I will kill you, and they take it to the school board. The school board has an obligation to get law enforcement involved. They cannot decide on their own. So you have to understand, once the child puts those words, I'll kill you, I'll mess you up, I'll hurt you, the school board has to involve the police, and people are getting arrested. So what do you do as a parent? Well, you talk to your child. What do you do if it's too late? If you've been contacted by the school board and they've told you gotta come in because there's a possibility of a threat, I can assure you that the police is gonna get involved. You call an attorney. It doesn't have to be us, but you call an attorney. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't think we have much more time, and I wanna make these very quickly, but I'm gonna do one more thing that happens, and I think we should comment on that. Possession of weapons and firearms. Many of us have legal weapons in our house. We hope and we're pretty sure that our child will not get a hold of them. Folks, they do. And I've had other cases, and all attorneys will tell you that these cases exist, where a child gets the gun for 2 seconds, has a friend take a picture of himself with a gun, and then he posts the gun on social media or sends it to a group. Again, another parent sees the gun, takes it to the school board. These are just 2 things that I think you should think about. Now the kids are back. Have a great time. I hope I'll see you back in Let's Talk Crime with Frank.
Thank you, Francisco.
No me gustó mucho eso.